Helen Stewart, and I'm a member of the Gates County branch of the American Association of University Women. We've been working on a project through the eyes of women of Yates County. And today I'm privileged to be talking with Millie Bloomquist. Now Millie, that's not your real name, so you can tell us your real name, and how about starting about telling us how you got to Penn Yan?
Well, my real name is CAMILLA. I was named for my grandmothers, both of them. My name is Mary Camilla. And we came to Penn Yan. Actually, we came to Keuka Park in 1958 when my husband, Bud, was asked to be a vice president of the college by Dr. Bliley, who had met him at Green Lake, Wisconsin, the grounds for our educational program for the American Baptist Convention. So we came in 1958.
Well, do you want to tell us something about your family?
At the time we came, our daughter was 9 and our son was 4. Becky, our daughter is Becky, and our son is John. We came in January of 1958. On the 6th of January, it started to snow, and it never stopped till Memorial Day. They only went to school 12 days that year in the month of February, and I thought we came to New York so they'd get a better education and they don't even go to school. But Becky is now teaching kindergarten in Burnt Hills, which is part of Saratoga County, and John is working for the Girl Scouts of 4 or 5 states in West Virginia, but he's a confluence of states there, and he's working with the Girl Scouts to promote their programs and try to increase their camping. He's working at camp all summer, this summer. And Becky has 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, and John has 3 girls.
Very good. Well, if you want to tell us something about your professional life, I know I first remember you as Becky's mother, and then more as the school nurse in Penn Yan.
Becky's mother.
Becky's mother. But how about starting with your professional life?
Well, I graduated from Mt Sinai Hospital School of Nursing in 1938, and when I graduated from there, I got a scholarship to Western Reserve, so I went on to Western Reserve and took public health. And while I was at school at Western Reserve, the war broke out, and I was part of a nursing program that was supposed to go overseas, but public health nurses were asked to stay here because they thought at that time that the hospitals would be filled with soldiers and war casualties, and that all of the nursing for civilians would be done by public health nurses. Stayed in public health and finished. And then I was called, after I'd done some public health in Warren, Ohio, I was asked for an interview at Youngstown Hospital because they were going to start a cadet nursing program. And in order to have cadet nurses, they had to have somebody on their staff that was qualified in public health. So I went to the hospital as a public health, to teach public health and all the related subjects, and I ended up doing administration. So I was in a 400-bed hospital during the war where we averaged about 330 babies a month. Probably my most memorable experience there was the day I went on duty and had 19 patients in labor. We ended up with 23 babies in 24 hours. At the time that I was doing that, my husband-to-be was in Egypt teaching at the American University in Cairo. And he came back in 1947 and we got married and we went to West Virginia. While I was in West Virginia, they wanted to start a practical nursing school under the Board of Education of Kanawha County. So they asked me to take that on. So we started a practical nursing school there, and in order to get the proper recognition for our graduates, we decided to become nationally recognized, which we did. We had a very good director who knew all the ropes and what had to be done, and the school board was extremely cooperative. They gave us everything we asked for and then some. So we had a practical nursing school. From there, we had a small church in Bridgeport, and from there we came here.
So you worked in and around your children.
I worked in and around my children. I was home most of the time. Becky went to a nursery school at age 2.5. The church that my husband was in had 1,700 members. It was huge. They had a staff of 10, and they had a wonderful nursery school. And I asked if Becky could be in the nursery school because she was only 2.5, and I didn't want her just be home with a babysitter. And they said they would accept her for 2 weeks. They never took anybody that young. But at the end of a couple of months, I said, "How about Becky? Should I be taking her out?" And she said, "No. She's as well-adjusted as the 4-year-olds. When somebody takes something away from her, she said, 'That's mine,' and she takes it back."
Well, good.
That was Becky.
Good for Becky.